What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I have watched Kerala Crime Files, binge watched it because it is absolutely binge worthy. It is a very well made police procedural show. Great thing again from the Malayalam film industry, this time in collaboration with Hotstar. Looking forward to much more series as well. Now, this show, there's one epic highlight to it, and that is the one and only Aju Varghese, who is probably given his lifetime best performance. Why do I say that? Because it was so unexpected. We know Aju Varghese from the start of his career, mainly doing comedic performances, and then for the past 3 or 4 years, he has been indulging in many roles in which he plays the cop, in which he plays serious characters, grey characters. However, they were much smaller roles and did not give him the full scope. And I might be missing a film, but they've not given him that much scope. Now, whenever he did all these performances, be it the comedy or the serious kind, there was not that much of an internalization and lack of basically physical movement, including your facial expressions. He has always been a little more over expressive, little more over the top, very effectively, not in a bad way, but his comedy and his style of performance, you expect to see, him running around or making faces or reacting or being loud and all of that. And very rarely has he done a role where he has to basically be silent for the most part and only evoke expression, emotion, all of that through his face, mainly through his eyes and very slight small nuances. He has done that so effectively in this, which is why it is such a surprise, because he has completely internalized the role. For the majority of this show, which is completely based on the character of Aju Varghese, the primary protagonist here, he does not do anything over expressive, including his anger or any such thing. He has so well balanced this character and played it with such extreme maturity that it is incredible. He is now, for me, in the league of one of the best actors ever in the Malayalam film industry based on this character that he has done. It is amazing. Sometimes it is so crazy to wonder how he acted and how the editors and the cameramen actually captured that performance and made sure it made the cut. Slight reactions to something someone else is doing, slight reactions to hearing something, thinking something, those things need to be captured even if he's doing it, and need to be brought to the editing table to be shown in focus. And that team has done that very well. So the director and editor have done very well in capturing it and also briefing him on how he's supposed to perform, how he's supposed to do the role. So the team has really focused on Aju Varghese's performance, and he has done a fabulous job. I mean, he is the star of the show, and I could watch 7 seasons of Kerala Crime Files only with Aju Varghese in the lead. He has done a solid performance. All the other characters in there are, as always, natural as you expect from the Malayalam film industry. Nothing over the top, nothing crazy. Very well cast, very well fitting their roles, and everyone contributed really well. The story itself, the screenplay, is actually pretty mind-blowing. There's 2 reasons why, and there could be a positive view of this and a negative view. The positive view is you have 6 or 7 episodes, and how do you keep a very simple, straightforward police procedural interesting? For example, there is an entire 7 to 8 minute sequence on Aju Varghese trying to figure out what to do next, and then he sees that there is a street camera there and you can get the recording. This entire sequence, if you think about in a movie format, you would, if there was some crime that happened, you would immediately say, okay, get the CCTV footage from the area, get this, get that, did anything come out of it, did we find? They don't actually show this process of thinking and getting there. While some of this can be viewed as this is too basic, after all that thinking, he only saw a street camera, that was a waste of time. Yes, I agree that you can think of it that way, but at the same time, they've made it in a way that is gripping, that is still not taking away the credit from the thought process, from the direction, from the screenplay, from the performances. It's not boring at all for the viewer, and you still feel like, wanting to watch each and every element. So they actually give you a deeper dive into how this happens in a step-by-step process, and that is why it is pretty interesting, and they keep you glued somehow, even with such basic content. Sometimes in some scenes they keep you very interested, and that is the magic of the screenplay and the performances that have done this. This story has a lot of twists and turns, a lot of unpredictable moments, and it is everything you expect from a crime story, from a murder mystery, everything you want from a police procedural and investigation story. So it is really well done. There are many subplots such as the actor Lal's subplot, the other police inspectors and constables, their subplots and stuff that have been very smoothly put in the narrative. There's nothing boring about it. There's nothing, oh, now they're just going into a subplot, who cares, get to the story. It never feels like that. And that's important because you want to build up the story of the other characters and the subplots without losing sight of the main plot, and they never lost sight of it. They immediately got back right in time. The background music also stays with you. It is very interesting, and after every episode, you'll be hooked to see what's next, and you'll immediately watch it. And I promise, if you watch it, you will just watch all 6 episodes in a go. Cannot stop watching this show. It was absolutely great. Very good project, very good delivery. I really enjoyed it. I'm going with 4 stars for Kerala Crime Files for what it was. Beautiful, highly recommended. If you have watched it, leave your thoughts and comments below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video, comment again. I will read and respond to as many as possible. And until then, keep watching for much more.